India Day is a proud moment for all of us. On 9th August 1942, Mahatma Gandhi ji started with Quit India movement. Mahatma Gandhi ji demanded complete freedom for India from British rulers. Students of 12th are presenting a short video on Quit India movement.
Mount Carmel family presents to you all a short program on Quit India movement. Quit India movement, also known as Bharat Chhodo Andolan, was launched on 8th August 1942 by Mahatma Gandhi during World War II, protesting against sending Indian troops to fight in World War II and demanding immediate independence of India from the Britishers. The movement was started on August 9, 1942. Since then, the day is celebrated as August Kranti Divas. The iconic Quit India slogan was coined by Socialist Congress leader and then Mayor of Bombay, Yusuf Meher Ali, who is believed to have proposed the phrase to Mahatma Gandhi during a meeting in 1942. Gandhiji made a call to do or die in his Quit India speech delivered in Bombay on 8th August 1942 at the Gwalior Tank Maidan. The All India Congress Committee launched a massive protest demanding what Gandhiji called an orderly British withdrawal from India. Quit India Day reminds us of the importance of Satyagraha in the Indian freedom movement. It demonstrated the potential of peaceful and non-violent protest to the whole world. A mass movement requires a strong leader, and we feel privileged that the Quit India movement was led by the charismatic leader Mahatma Gandhi. Every year, Quit India Day motivates us to fight for our rights and inspires us not to surrender any kind of evil. Quit India Day is not an ordinary day. It symbolizes the fighting spirit of our countrymen who vowed to free our nation from the British colonial rule or accept death.
Outcomes of the Quit India movement. The after effects of the Quit India movement had put the whole country in strain and had set fire on the minds of the citizens to recapture their land from the Britishers. One of the achievements of the Quit India movement was keeping the Congress Party united. But as the Britishers were already alarmed by the advanced Japanese army on the India-Burma border, they responded by arresting Gandhi and the major leaders. The United Congress Party was banned after the young and unknown Aruna Asaf Ali hoisted the flag on 9th August 1942. As a result, in the morning of 9th August 1942, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Subhash Chandra Bose and other major leaders, including Gandhiji, were arrested. This shook the base of the Quit India movement and turned it towards the path of failure. Vinod Kinariwala. The Quit India movement, led by Mahatma Gandhi, launched on 9th August 1942. The next day, a rally was organized by the students of Law College. The rally reached Gujarat College, where other students joined them. The police started a lathi charge to disperse the rally. Kinariwala was shot dead by British Assistant Superintendent Police for trying to hoist the Indian flag while protesting in front of the college. In 1947, Vinod Kinariwala Memorial was inaugurated inside the college campus. Every year on 9th August, all the Indian Democratic Students Organization pay a tribute at his memorial. The Quit India movement failed because of heavy handed suppression, weak coordination, and lack of clear cut program of action. However, the British government realized that India was ungovernable in a long run and they planned about how to exit gracefully and peacefully. Other than Kinariwala, many more were shot dead. Over 1 lakh people were arrested. Mass fine was levied on the citizens.
रांझना वे तेरी सांसों पे थोड़ा सा वतन का भी हक था। ना देख मुझे यूं मुड़ मुड़ के, तेरा मेरा साथ यही तक था। ये तेरी ज़मीं तेरे खून से ही तो सजती संवरती है रांझे। तेरे इश्क की मैं हकदार नहीं, तेरी हीर तो धरती है रांझे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के, मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
On Quit India Day, let us quit social evils from India. Some of the social evils are poverty, adulteration, corruption, and unemployment. Social evils comes into existence when poor people are not given their rights. Social evils destroys the economy of the country. It has become a serious crime. Social evils grow because of poverty and unemployment. When people find no other source of income, then they try to earn their livings through social evils. We can escape from this if people can get their rights, enjoy equalities, have fair justice, and enough opportunities to earn their livings. We can protect our society and be happy.
The world will not be destroyed by those who do it, but by those who watch them without doing anything. At last, we need to quit the social evils prevailing in our society. Let us all start a movement to quit these evils from our nation so that we can really create an independent nation free from social evils.
Quit personal evils. We all have got both light and dark inside of us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are. Some of the examples of personal evils are as follows. Selfishness. To avoid selfishness, one should always put his needs at last and understand that everyone is going through something. Aggressiveness. Aggressiveness can be avoided in many ways. Never expect anything from others. Avoid judgmental talks. And lastly, always have a positive attitude. Laziness. There should always be balance between work and life. We should never indulge in multiple activities but to focus on one thing, and furthermore, always stay motivated. Ego. To overcome your ego, put yourself in other person's shoes. Avoid using word I often. Embrace the art of letting it go. Compliment others. So, let us quit selfishness to be generous, aggressiveness to be humble, laziness to be active, and ego to be the modest. Quit India movement was a protest against Britishers. In the same way, we need to quit social and personal evils to enjoy the real freedom of our country and to achieve eternal peace within ourselves.
A nation's strength. What makes a nation's pillar high and its foundation strong? What makes it mighty to defy that force that rounded throngs? It is not gold, its knowledge grand. Go down in battle shock. Its shafts are laid on sinking sand, not on abiding rock. Is it the sword, asked the red dusk, of empires passed away? The blood has turned their stones to lust, their glory to decay. And is it pride? Ah, that bright crown has looked as if its nation sweet, but God has struck its luster down in ashes at his feet. Not gold, but only men can make. People are great and strong. Men who for truth and honor's sake stand fast and suffer long. Brave men who work while others sleep, who dare while others fly. They build the nation's pillar deep and lift them to the sky. Thank you.
Gandhiji said, "Our quarrel is not with the British people, we fight their imperialism." Today, we are fighting against social evils like unemployment, corruption, etc., and personal evils such as laziness, ego, etc. In recent times, we are fighting against coronavirus. The pandemic is upending life on global level. On one hand, people across India and around the world are confined to their homes in an attempt to contain the virus. On the other hand, doctors and other healthcare workers are leading the battle against COVID-19 from the front, putting their own lives at risk with selfless determination. They are truly our heroes in these challenging times. While they are working for our lives, the least we can do is appreciate their efforts and cooperate by following the COVID protocols. Quit India movement was started to free our country from the Britishers. Today, after 79 years, we need to quit the evils existing in the society and the evils within ourselves. Our freedom fighters fought bravely against the Britishers, and now it is our turn to free ourselves from the social and personal evils. We have to battle with unity, and we will surely achieve freedom. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.